Hello.
Hey, you can't see yourself on the screen?
No,
If
down
we can, like
closer
if you, I
or
don't.
down like
Yeah,
that.
like that. Perfect.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm your anyway.
I just
No,
realized what we were watching there, the transit. Oh, and there's John.
yeah.
That's stuff I never ever see. Oh, I haven't seen that in years. Sorry.
Feel free to get distracted as often as you want.
Oh,
I'm just saying whatever. I've been listening to Working on a World for the last few days, kind of nonstop. Uh,
oh,
well, last year's festival, my baby at the festival, there was this talk with Cornel West,
oh,
who
yeah.
yeah, who I feel like you have a lot in common with strains of thought, convictions, your affinity for Chekhov, kind of appreciation for the tragicomic. Anyway,
So rooted in that
mm,
history. Yeah, I really admire him.
it's
And I
that
think he's
combination.
still running for president here.
Yeah,
If
thing to
only.
try. If
Yeah.
only indeed. What inspired that album? I mean, again, we kind of
Oh, despair. Despair inspired. I mean, eh, that would be the overall. Obviously, so many things go into even one song. Overall, it was despair. I mean, we just keep marching on here, but living in the States, it's difficult
yeah,
to not be despairing. I just have a strong understanding that on planet Earth, you're supposed to make yourself useful, find some way to make yourself useful. So I needed to just turn that despair into something I could give back in some way. And that was challenging. I'd never had that kind of challenge in making a record. You'd dig around in your emotional life or maybe a little depression here and there and you grapple with that. But this was totally different. I could go on, but despair, just kind of having to dig my way out of that, figure out how I'm going to continue to be useful in the world, which, unfortunately, a lot of people have been doing for a long time already. And I suppose in my own small way I have, but uh, yeah, not on this level. And so that's what I did. And that song, Working on a World, was the first song that came to me. I wasn't even thinking of making a record at that point. I was just thinking of surviving. Speaking of Cornel West, I have a really close friend who's now a retired preacher from
mhm.
Alabama who introduced me to Howard Thurman. When I get really despairing, I go to one of the books that Sandman gave me to Howard Thurman. And I cannot remember the exact line, but there was a line in there that inspired that song. Oh, I gotta find that again. But you do what people have been doing since time began. You get up and you
Mhm.
keep trying to contribute something.
Yeah. It's funny. I was about to cut you off
Yeah.
as you said the word hope. I mean, because there's obviously hope in the record.
I don't know how much I really know about hope. But I think love, you know, just plain old love of my fellow humans. I have great grandkids. I have grandkids. I mean, the little kids around me, all the little young lives coming up. I think it's more really the love thing than the hope thing.
Mhm.
And I think maybe love is, I don't know. I don't know that you can separate the two. Maybe hope comes out of love, and I don't know that it's important to really pick that apart. Knowing that I don't have the option of letting go of love, you know? And if you're not going to let go of it, well, what are you going to do? You're going to dig in and find a way to go forward. And I guess that is the action that results from that might be the thing we called hope. We call hope
Mhm.
an action, maybe more than a feeling. You know what I mean?
Mhm.